What's up, guys? It's Elijah from Like Gaming, and today we're playing some more Final Fantasy 14. Just for a little bit. They credit Cryle contacted us a short while ago. It seems that their foray into Castle Meridian bore fruit. They asked that we rendezvous with them in Yoshitola and Ilshire, where they will share the vines. Veruda was part without speaking guest on. I expect she'll forgive me if I return with her daughter.
To actually start skating takes 8 seconds on PS5 Pro. Switch to second place around 24 seconds. Switch 1 takes 39 seconds, and PS4 with its ancient hard drive takes 42 seconds. Going from the main
I see I'm the last to arrive. What news have you have for us? Well, as we postulated, they were indeed what appeared to be the remnants of unexplained disturbance in the Aether, the scene of the ultimate weapon's destruction. Ripple at odds with the presiding pattern. Though fate, the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to those that started following the disruption of the Isle of Vol when I believe Highland shielded me with blessing light. Confirm our findings, we paid a visit to Silda Aqueducts. They were there, we detected the same wave horrible orders of magnitude and larger as one would expect from a recent disturbance. Hell, and there's no other explanation. But there's more. When I studied the site where Yoshitola used flow, it appeared that not 2 but 3 beings had been affected. Yet, unlike Yoshitola and Deka, there was no trail to follow. Our own third party was simply there and then not there. Now recall your vision of the vast crystal floating in the sea, they through though this too is but a theory. Studies to give us a suggest that when communicating Highland, we briefly leaded our bodies to hide. So let's consider the facts: 1 Highland interceded, 2 a third being was caught in Yoshitola's flow and vanished without trace. 3 Highland may have the capacity to summon the consciousness to get the individuals to her side. Probably gotta take to hide it. When Gaia and Mephi convinced some magic that she might summon her body and soul into the April Sea, in which case we must need search her to search that for blessing. The means to already exist. I speak of the anti-tower Charlie and construction.
I didn't have the famous dad. My father was blue collar. My father was just a red. Did you notice Ozzy Osbourne's final
Speak of the
farewell?
Charlie and construction conceived to provide scholars a vantage point over the April Sea. As Troy was the keeper of the anti-tower, I had no idea that our course clearly was Fisher aid once again.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is RJ Gaming USA here, and I got a pretty simple one for you today. Today, we are going to do 2 McDonald's double cheeseburgers. I also got me their nice Coke. So let's jump right into it. If you like this kind of content, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends, get this video out there, and let's just jump right into it. So, I've been a big fan of McDonald's for years. I love their Big Macs, their Quarter Pounders, doubles, burgers, chickens. I like the new Christmas strips they have. For the most part, big fan. I think they have the best Coke on the market. I think they're generally one of the faster places I ever go to for fast food. They're generally the cheapest place I go to for fast food. So I give McDonald's some high marks for sure. Sometimes they don't diversify the menu enough for my taste, and that's about the only negative. That's why today we're going to go ahead and eat a couple of cheeseburgers. Position the camera. And, let me start off by saying double cheeseburgers is $20. Now they're like $3 something. But this was buy one, get one for $1. Still the best deal on the market. I had made out of mine. You know, I know I'm the one to Big Mac, but honestly, it's just so much bread, so much lettuce. Sometimes I'll add just the mac sauce instead of mayo. So, it's a good fucking burger. Like, you just, McDonald's burgers just are different than every other burger. Because, I mean, you've heard the stories, you can sit them out on the windows. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. Don't know, I thought their burger was, it's a good, cheap, nice burger. It really is. And their fries are more addictive than anything. I stayed away from the fries today. I just shouldn't be eating that much fucking soda.
Oh, what a surprise. Well, what secrets have you come to extract from me this time? That pains me a minute. Your words strike close to the mark. We humbly ask that you grant us access to anything. Who told you I could do such a thing, I wonder? Towers abandoned to its magical keepers 15 years ago. They have run the place now. If that is no discern to you, then by all means, that is that I all feel sure you would seek to dissuade us from the cart course, because giving your role as custodian. Roll hardly the foreign foisted title on me. During Exodus, every any tower was sealed save one. My role consists of making sure no one with ill intent sneaks through, such was the foreman's final order to me. Well, I can remove the rewards right now. Will you be going or not? We will, Master Natoya. We'll do whatever it takes to find Metaphilia. We'll see about that. You, Baldagian girl, you're staying with me. I need your help to restore the rewards to their natural original state. The rest of you go on the condition you clean up the mess in the tower. If you encounter anyone really familiar, you tend to them. You're to tend to them. Those are my terms. Any terms, and I'll hear no argument. Well, appears that Mr. Spell can lead the way, Eli. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, mom was like,
We at Xbox are happy to announce that we have decided to cancel the new prices of our games. We will revert and price our games at the current standard of $7. Whoa, that's actually tough. Not getting into the pressure of Nintendo with their $80 games is huge. What about the people who pre-ordered the Outer Worlds 2 and paid $80? We will be providing reimbursements to customers who paid $80 for the Outer Worlds 2. Wow, that's awesome. Listening to feedback and backlash is rare in the gaming industry. It's a really smart move. So the rising gamers question the consumer rights they have with movements like stock filling games. It seems the last thing that gamers wanted was to pay $80 for a new game.
Yeah, it was.
I agree. What I'm confused about.
homeless but had money. I would just get 2 double cheeseburgers. Less than $5. You can stretch out. Just 8 down once a day. Quiet. You just 8 down once a day. $5. You feed yourself.
We at Xbox are happy to announce that
For 2,000. Surprised we're in a good deal when you had one meal. Hey guys, what's going on? RJ Games USA here, and today we're going to be looking at the Metacritic review scores for the Fantastic Four First Steps. Now, this is a movie I do not intend on seeing. However, I know there's people that are fans of this channel that would like to know what reviewers are saying. So, if you like this kind of content, like, share, and subscribe.
Oh, my camera's off. I didn't realize.
Anyway, without further ado, let me discuss some of the reasons I chose not to watch this and why I stayed away from it. This wasn't really my kind of superhero movie, almost similar to Superman and how it was portrayed. It kind of isn't what I'm looking for necessarily. I like something darker, and this feels bright and cheery, nice and happy. It's not really what I like for in my movies. Granted, it worked out really well for Superman. If you look at what they've done at box office, if you look at what they've done with its review scores, it is definitely pretty successful. Whenever a lot of people were worried it was going to flop. So, how will Fantastic Four do? Well, the sales are yet to be determined. But critic scores are out, and we got a 65 on Metacritic. And we have 22 positive reviews, 14 mixed, and 1 negative. We'll get to that negative at the very end. But let's go through some of these varying scores. And
That's
some-
tomorrow.
These reviewers will say the top story slash film, saying it's set in a world that I would
I guess we'll just do it with NPCs. Or can I do it unsynced? I'll just do it with NPCs. Corgo River Tamer.
Away with you!
Oh, this is a short dungeon.
Away with you!
Zurago, okay then.
personally would prefer my movies to be more self-contained rather than being the cinematic universe of movies. But that's just my preference. I know I'm in the minority. A lot of
like, which is, you know, oh, it's semi-automatic, all right, that's the thing, but like, so is the DM10, and I didn't really love the DM10. Problem is, nobody's streaming. We never have UAVs, we have UAVs against us. That's the problem. It's like right there, you just got shot in the side. Like, you got so many people right here streaking, but like nobody got UAV.
That's crazy.
I have my pride.
500 people is it? I would do a lot of things to have almost 500 people watching.
Away with you. Release.
I didn't think it was useful either. Ugh.
What a bad chat game.
I have my pride.
Like this!
Ziggy, what a name.
I have my pride.
Again, man. This should be banned. Gone. Casual's gone.
Away with you!
Yes, they do. Are you stupid?
Like this! Like this! Focus. Release!
I am so tilted. I'm so tilted.
You're talking brand adorable dolls, terrible dolls. You get po ho. Shut your ass. Shut up, I mean. Those are creepy dolls. Or it could be a giant doll boss fight. Nope, it's just the dolls.
with you. Focus. Release.
Die already.
After 4 years of content, this is my first time trying work. How you doing? And I had all these sports when I was like 10, but I wasn't even conscious of it. So I'm not considering that as my first time. A lot of people say Arby's roast beef is dry. It's nowhere near as dry as your girl. I'll say that much. This shit is pretty good. And very fat. I didn't know Arby's even had burgers, so we got the deluxe burger. Those are pretty good. Smokehouse brisket sandwich. See, this is actually fire. After 4 years of doing food content, this is my...
Nick, if you could save only one of these, what would it be? Naruto, Dragon Ball, or Pokemon?
I feel like my answer is incredibly obvious.
Naruto?
That's the only correct answer, actually.
Now, Naruto is the least influential out of both of these things. Dragon Ball.
I'm so
Dragon
sick of
Ball,
people saying sick of it.
Dragon Ball popularized anime in the West.
I think anime would have gotten popular if Dragon Ball didn't exist.
I don't know.
It would have happened a couple years later. That's it. Anime was always going to be popular. Eventually, everybody's going to be like, oh, that looks cool. And sure, well, Dragon Ball paved the way a little bit before everyone else. I'm saying, if you have to choose between Naruto and Dragon Ball, Naruto does a much better job popularizing anime than Dragon Ball could ever dream of. More people watch Naruto than Dragon Ball. That's just the way that works. It's different generations.
I don't know if that's true. Nick, if you could...
Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me.
history. So let me introduce you to a card called Ancient Leaf. It has a very simple effect. It says if you have 9,000 or more life points, you can pay 2,000 to draw 2. And let me start off by saying that drawing cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is an extremely powerful effect. I mean, there's a reason that Pot of Greed has been banned for like 20 years.
We
And
are
even
the
cards like
word
Upstart
of the
Goblet,
Mother,
which only let you draw 1 card and give your opponent 1,000
who were
life
once
points, have
called
still been limited to 1. And the
Minfilia.
reason that draw cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are so strong is because every card is insane now.
Much
Like, one
time
copy
hath
of a card
passed
like
for
Soul
thee
Resonator
since the
is
bloody
enough to make a
banquet,
board that looks like
since-
this just on its own.
since
And because
I
Yu-Gi-Oh! has
hearkened
gotten so crazy fast
to
and
her
every
word.
card is so OP, a lot of people have come up with ways that Yu-Gi-Oh! Could potentially slow itself down.
Mother,
One of them being that they limit the amount of summons
Hydaelyn,
per turns, like
guided
say you can
me
only summon 5 times in a
towards
turn.
Y'shtola
and
and
the other is to increase
Thancred,
the starting life points
that I
from
might be swept
8,000
up in
to
their
something
flow
like 10 or 12,000.
and delivered
But where
under
this
the
gets stupid
ethereal
is
sea.
one day someone made a fake Reddit post leaking that Yu-Gi-Oh! Was about to release a new
There.
master rule where the
Adrift
starting life points were going to be
alone.
increased from 8,000 to 10,
Her voice
which caused the
silent
card
once more.
Ancient Leaf to go from a completely
I pray
worthless cheap card to a very expensive
for
one
those we have
overnight.
lost.
And the reason this is
For
stupid is
those
not
we
only because it
cannot
was a
say.
fake leak, but even if Yu-Gi-Oh! Did increase the life
To
points, they
her
would
I would
obviously
make an
ban this
offering.
card instantly because it's just Pot of Greed. Like, did people really think Yu-Gi-Oh! Just wouldn't
We
think
speak
of this?
now with one voice,
Okay, this is easily...
one word, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world. Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think. Before there was life, in the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as one.
Isn't a bad idea. The problem is the weird-ass, gooner-ass execution. But this concept for Empoleon is not bad. It's an emperor penguin. He
But
looks
the
like an emperor,
darkness
she
coveted
looks like an
power,
empress. Together they look
and
like
the
chess
balance was
pieces.
broken.
This is genuinely
Thus
good
was
Pokemon
I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart,
It fucking hits a blue
alone
because it's
bound.
a whale. Just because you swap the gender doesn't mean you gotta make it pink and frilly. I like this as a concept.
In
because a
sundering
lot of
star
real
did we
animals
cry
are
out,
different based on
and the
their sex.
barriers
But it's
twixt
not
plains
like the
chanced to
difference
falter.
between a male lion and a female lion is that the female has triple
Across
digits
10
in
and
its
3
Also, all
were we
these
then
designs give
divided.
the female version long
Reflections
flowing
of the
hair.
source,
That's like never the
each
case in
possessed
nature.
of a
Nature,
shard.
usually the male animal is more vibrant and colorful than the female counterpart to impress the female. So this
Zodiac
could be a really
longeth
cool
to be
concept
made
that
whole.
Pokemon has done a couple of times.
For his
If you take
restoration,
actual,
for
natural
his
instances of this
resurrection,
happening,
his
rather than giving
servants
Rayquaza
labor
a 2-2.
without cease.
Pokemon having different. Honor of Grayskull, blah blah blah.
Not our fans. When you mess with our fans,
They
we
seek
need
to
make
tear
it
down the
hurt.
barriers which surround the source. Thus do they rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities,
Not our
for each mark
And somehow
a
Jacob Font
rejoining.
does this as well.
He does. We wrestled one time on the Independence. I said to him, like, hey, what's your finish? And he goes, well, it's the best moonsault ever. And I was like, okay, maybe you don't hit me with that tonight. But he was very cool about it. I mean, you know, the fact that he does it.
7
the fact that he
times
was sort of
have
open
they
about
succeeded.
Getting it from me. I was like, that's
7
nice, man. I'm
times
surprised more people
hath
hadn't
the
done it earlier
darkness
than
grown
this. Not
stronger.
to downplay how difficult it is, because
7
it is, but it's not.
times
It's simple once you know
have
how to
I
do it.
failed.
And I think so many athletic guys in this day and age of guys like Will Ospreay,
The
and
Asians
Ricochet, and
cannot
you know,
be
those
suffered
guys
to
that can
continue.
do just about anything. You know, with the fact that
This
Jacob is doing it, the fact that Tiffany's doing it, that's a nice
This
sort of feeling
is
to
my
have.
final.
And somehow Jacob Font does this as well.
He does.
The crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return to the shore of the ethereal sea.
Did you have a moment in Atlanta in '96 where you went, it doesn't get any better than this? Because you trained your whole life just to make the Olympics.
Blessed children,
Actually, after I won, on
go
national TV, I
forth.
literally said if I died tonight, I'd be happy. The difficult part about that is what was I going to do the next day? I woke up the next morning. So what happened was, in 96, Vince McMahon offered me a multi-million-dollar deal. I said, Vince, I don't know if I want to join yet. Can I take this home and think about it? He said, yeah, take it home and think about it, but, you know, sign it. And send
You've
it
had
back.
another vision, haven't you?
You're going to say yes. And I went home and I talked to my brothers, and they're like, you're not doing that crap. That's fake.
Let us return to Master Matoya's cave. Everyone will wish to hear what you saw.
What happened in 1998 is Vince came out of the closet and said, we are no longer sport, we're sports entertainment. That's when everybody went, hey, you can do it now. So I called the WWE And I asked if that contract still stood in 1996, and they said no, but you can come up and try it. So I went up and tried out. And after the first day, I picked up on everything pretty quickly. So they offered me a contract. It wasn't a very good contract for myself.
Still in one piece, are we?
Does your man mean?
Well, did you learn anything?
Listen, man, you gonna know who got busy and who didn't by their face.
The word of the mother? I'm not sure I understand.
Back in the day, if you got a big blast on your face, $1.50, it was because
Nor
you did
am I.
something really bad. Because
Cryo?
that's the ultimate form of, like, you know, you could have just fought you. And back then it was so much honor that nobody sucker punching nobody. These kids is cutting people when they sleep, bro. These kids, they not little kids, but these kids, this generation is no remorse. You give them, there's no dishonor, there's no rules of engagement. I cut you in your sleep.
As unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Heidelin than Minfilia. And if Heidelin has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
So I hear you're the strongest, strongest swordsman. You must come from a powerful verse to be here. He's from one piece. Wait, really? Yeah. What are your feet?
What?
Up your glaciers, the
Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying... Are you saying she's gone?
This is your average Mihawk. It's upscaled Mihawk. What does that even mean? It means power skills have used only his title to prove how strong he is. He's not just the strongest swordsman in One Piece. He's the strongest swordsman. I'm still confused. Who do you know that's a swordsman? Trunks. I'm stronger than him. How? He's a swordsman after all. Now,
But that cannot be! Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together.
I wouldn't even break a sweat. So despite not having any feats, you're stronger than anyone with a sword. Foolish ape.
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Are we going to fight or just stand around? Fine, but I'll go easy on
Must you be so ungentle?
Did you just do that with a butter knife? I don't hunt monkeys with a cannon. So I hear you're the...
You're a little too light.
Tell me about the sirens, boy.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation. Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths. To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die.
A message appears. Final breath of the Prince of Darkness, July 2025. A few scenes later, Ozzy sings while sitting on a throne. Too weak to stand, he thanks the fans with a trembling voice. And on the wall, the date, July 22nd.
Supposed to eat ass. Then why the fuck is it between two buns? Looks like God opened a damn bakery and left the back door wide.
The path you've chosen is paved with the dead.
Supposed to eat ass.
Walk it with your eyes open. Or not at all.
Looks like God opened a damn bakery and left the back door wide fucking open.
I've been getting death threats.
You mean death threats?
Not this time.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly.
Who is one wrestler that you would like to see
one time, a one-off deal, maybe one match or one appearance, but a wrestler
Come,
you would like
there
to
is much
see
to be done.
make at least one more appearance in the WWE. Who is one
Yes, of course.
Thancred, wait!
No, this is all wrong.
I don't even know what a J5 Prime is. That'll be all for today. Let's try to see if it'll let me quit normally. Yep, it will.